You're sitting, doing nothing, staring out the window, mind drifting, no task, no goal, no screen. And right now, your brain is working harder than it does during almost any other activity in your life. This isn't poetic language, this is neuroscience. While you sit there doing nothing, your brain is consolidating your memories, solving problems you couldn't crack while focused, building your sense of identity, rehearsing your future, and healing emotional wounds you don't even know you carry. Scientists discovered this by accident, and when they did, it changed everything we thought we knew about productivity, rest, and the human mind. This is the story of your brain's most powerful mode, and almost no one is using it anymore. In 2001, a neuroscientist named Marcus Raichle made one of the most unexpected discoveries in brain science. He was studying brain scans, looking at which areas activated when people focused on difficult tasks. But he noticed something strange. When participants were asked to rest, to simply do nothing, certain brain regions didn't go quiet. They lit up. Not dimly, brilliantly. And they were consuming nearly 20% of the brain's total energy, even during complete rest. Raichle was confused. Why would a resting brain burn this much fuel? What was it doing? He called what he found the default mode network, because it appeared to be the brain's default state. What your brain does when you're not doing anything in particular. For years, scientists assumed it was background noise, irrelevant, wasteful, a system that should be suppressed. They were completely wrong. In April 2026, researchers at the Chinese Academy of Sciences published a landmark study. They discovered that the default mode network isn't one system, it's two. One part acts as a sender, one part acts as a receiver. Together, they allow your brain to switch focus. They allow looking inward at yourself and outward at the world, a flexibility that no other brain system can achieve. First, your brain consolidates memory. Every experience you had today, every conversation, every emotion gets sorted, filed, and connected. This is how learning actually becomes permanent. Second, your brain solves problems. Research shows the network runs simulations in the background. The breakthrough you had in the shower, that was your default mode network at work. Third, your brain builds your identity. The network is deeply involved in thinking about who you are and what you value. Fourth, your brain processes emotion. Difficult feelings like grief or anxiety get worked through during mental downtime. Here is where this becomes alarming. The default mode network only activates when you are not focused on an external task. It requires genuine mental rest, undirected, unscheduled, unproductive-looking time. But when was the last time you had that? Every waiting moment is filled with a phone. Every quiet space is flooded with content. Every gap in the day is seen as wasted time. And the result? We are systematically starving the most powerful processing system in the human brain. Research now connects chronic suppression of this network to reduced creativity, memory problems, and even early markers of Alzheimer's disease. So what does your brain actually need? What the default mode network needs is something much simpler and much harder. Unstructured waking rest. A walk with no destination, sitting with no agenda, looking out a window with no purpose, a shower with no podcast. These are not signs of laziness, they are neurological necessities. Even 10 to 15 minutes a day significantly improves emotional resilience. The most productive thing you can do for your brain is to occasionally do absolutely nothing. Not scroll, not listen, not plan, nothing. The next time you find yourself doing nothing, don't reach for your phone. Let your brain do what it does best. Now I want to ask you, when was the last time you did absolutely nothing? Tell me in the comments. Subscribe and let it speak more often.